Hello, curious minds and lovers of the peculiar. Today, get ready with TOPARCANE channel to dive into the world of rain, but not the kind that just dampens your clothes. We're talking rain that might make you question reality or leave you in stitches. Forget everything you know about ordinary rain showers, because we're about to embark on a journey through some of the most bizarre and bewildering precipitation events ever recorded. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to witness a downpour of fish? Or perhaps you're intrigued by the idea of blood-red rain falling from the sky. These are not just tales from folklore or horror stories. These are actual phenomena that have baffled scientists and captivated imaginations for centuries. Join me as we peel back the layers of mystery surrounding these unusual occurrences. We'll explore scientific explanations, ranging from powerful waterspouts that lift aquatic creatures into the sky to peculiar atmospheric conditions that create rain with unexpected colors and textures. We'll delve into historical accounts, eyewitness testimonies, and the latest research to shed light on these perplexing events. Prepare to be amazed, astounded, and perhaps even a little spooked as we uncover the truth behind these extraordinary rain showers. From the whimsical to the downright eerie, we'll leave no stone unturned in our quest to understand these meteorological marvels. So, grab your umbrella, you might need it for something other than water, and let's venture into the world of the weird and wonderful, where rain is anything but ordinary. Let's go. 1. Blood rain. Blood rain, it sounds like a scene ripped straight from a horror movie, doesn't it? Yet, this eerie phenomenon is a real-life occurrence that has both fascinated and terrified people throughout history. A variety of natural and man-made factors cause this crimson rain, which, while not actually blood, results in a macabre spectacle that is unsettling. On August 17, 1941, a strange sight appeared in the sky in Tennessee, United States. A red cloud. Then fat blood and mucous muscle tissue fell to the ground, like the blood rains described in the ancient Greek epics of Plutarch and Homer. One of the most chilling instances occurred in 1608 in France, when a blood-red rain fell upon the town of Aix-en-Provence, staining clothes and buildings alike. Some believed it to be a sign of divine wrath, while others speculated about demonic forces at play. In reality, the crimson color was likely caused by red dust from the Sahara Desert mixing with rainwater. However, there have been instances of blood rain not caused by red desert sand, such as the 2001 Kerala, India, event. This unsettling blood rain persisted not for just an hour, 2 hours, a day, or even a week, but steadily for a full 3 months. By 2006, a bloody rain had once again fallen here. In that case, a physicist discovered that a type of red algae from the sea had stained the Kerala rainwater. Yet, some blood rains have been disturbingly literal, like the 2008 downpour in Choco, Colombia. Its composition mirrored real blood, leading some clergy to proclaim it a divine omen of humanity's transgressions. To this day, the source and reason for this terrifying blood rain remain shrouded in mystery. 2. Meat rain. Meat rain, it sounds like a scene ripped straight from a carnivore's dream, or nightmare, depending on your perspective. Throughout history, scientists and onlookers have documented this bizarre phenomenon, leaving them equally baffled and amused due to its unexplainable nature. One of the most famous instances occurred in 1876 in Kentucky, USA, when a shower of what appeared to be flesh rained down upon a farm. Dubbed the Kentucky Meat Shower, this event sparked widespread speculation, ranging from divine intervention to extraterrestrial activity. However, analysis later revealed the substance to be nastark, a type of cyanobacteria that can form gelatinous masses resembling meat. In 1850, a similar event occurred in the town of Clinton, Mississippi, where a shower of meat fell from the sky. Witnesses described the substance as resembling beef or mutton, and some even claimed to have cooked and eaten it. The source of the meat remains a mystery, adding to the bizarre nature of this phenomenon. Caçapava, Brazil reported a meat rain event in 1968, where a shower of flesh-like substance fell from the sky. We later identified the substance as frog eggs, likely carried by strong winds from a nearby pond or marsh. While these occurrences might seem like something out of a horror comedy, they are actually the result of natural phenomena and environmental factors. However, the sight of meat-like substances falling from the sky can be quite unsettling, and you are still in a horrible situation. 3. Money Rain. Money Rain, it sounds like a scene ripped straight from a fantasy novel or a rapper's music video. Yet, this seemingly impossible phenomenon has actually happened in real life, albeit with a less glamorous twist. One of the most famous instances occurred in 1957 in Chicago, USA, when a local radio station dropped $1,000 in $1 bills from a helicopter as a promotional stunt. Chaos ensued as people scrambled to grab the falling cash, leading to minor injuries and traffic disruptions. In 2010, a similar event occurred in Germany, when a man threw €10,000 in small bills from his apartment balcony, claiming it was a social experiment. The money was quickly snatched up by passers-by, leaving the man with nothing but an empty wallet and a viral video. In February 2015, Dubai experienced its own version of money rain when strong winds swept through the city, scattering 500 dirham notes, worth around $136 each, across a busy highway. Motorists stopped their cars in disbelief as they watched the cash flutter through the air, creating a scene of utter chaos and excitement. The source of the money remains a mystery, adding to the intrigue of this bizarre event. But let's rewind a bit further to the 1957 Bourges, France, incident, the most mysterious money rain event. This wasn't a mere drizzle of cash, it was a downpour of 1,000 franc note. Theories ranged from an accidental spillage during a bank heist to a whimsical act of a benevolent spirit. The police still cannot find the owner of that cash. The most plausible explanation? We'll leave that up to your imagination. While these occurrences might seem like something out of a comedy sketch, they are actually real-life examples of the human fascination with money and the lengths people will go to get their hands on it. However, the sight of money raining down from the sky can be quite rare, but imagine walking down the street and suddenly being showered in a flurry of cash. Just don't forget your shopping bags and a good sense of humor. 4. Fabric rain. A large amount of fabric thought to have originated in China fell into a town near Tula, Russia, in the summer of 1890. This rain of fabric fell wonderfully, since the silk was colorful and of high quality. The peasants were able to change their lifestyle, gain capital to start businesses, and gradually improve their financial situation thanks to the money they earned from selling silk. Many people here feel it is God's miracle. However, a significant number of people hold the belief that a plain mishap during the transfer of this quantity of fabric from China to other countries triggered this miraculous rain. 5. Worm rain. Imagine a Christmas Eve unlike any other. It's 1872 in Bucharest, Romania, and the air is unusually warmy for December. As the clock strikes 9, folks are out enjoying the unseasonable weather when suddenly, a massive cloud rolls in, darkening the sky. But what falls from this ominous cloud isn't rain, it's wriggling, writhing worms. Tiny black worms are blanketing the streets and freaking everyone out. The scientific community was baffled. What kind of worms were these? And how on earth did they end up falling from the sky? The mystery remains unsolved to this day. But wait, there's more. In 1876, a similar wormy downpour struck Rutland, England. This time, millions of tiny red worms rained down, but oddly enough, only within a 42 square meter area. Imagine picking up buckets of worms from your roof. The 1890s saw even more reports of worm showers, including one particularly bizarre event in Crawfordsville, Indiana, where it rained both worms and eyeless cavefish. Talk about a combo platter from Mother Nature. Fast forward to 2015, after the big worm rain in Denison, Texas, experienced its own wormageddon. Thousands of worms mysteriously lined up on a road for 2 days before disappearing back into the earth, presumably to avoid becoming a bird buffet. So, while worm rain might sound like something out of a horror movie, it's a real phenomenon that continues to puzzle scientists and disgust anyone caught in its path. 6. Cow rain. Rain containing light materials, such as silk, worms, and sand, is still acceptable. However, it would be disastrous if the rain brought a cow the size of a box, weighing several kilograms, down from the sky. If you fail to avert it promptly, you risk suffering a fractured skull. A similar incident took place in 1986 in the Sea of Okhotsk, close to Siberia. You're not mistaken. It was a small fishing boat, and approximately 23 cows fell from the sky. One of the cows fell onto the fisherman's boat, causing it to sink. Luckily, they were able to call for help in time. Authorities later determined that a Russian plane carrying cows, flying overhead when the cows went crazy, caused the cow rain. Consequently, the pilots had to open the cargo doors, allowing the cows to descend from the plane to the ground. 7. Bird rain. In 1986, Louisiana, USA, witnessed a bizarre phenomenon. Birds fell from the sky, covering streets, gardens, and roofs. They appeared to have just died, but their bodies were still warm. A similar incident occurred in 1869, when bloody bird carcasses rained down on Maryland, USA. On January 5, 2011, Louisiana experienced another bird rain, with 1,000 birds falling from the sky. People ranked this event among the world's strangest rain occurrences. Just a few days earlier, on New Year's Eve 2010, 3,000 red-winged blackbirds fell from the sky in Arkansas, USA. It was believed that the birds' poor night vision and fear of fireworks caused them to become disoriented and crash into skyscrapers. 8. Fish rain. A Roman writer and scientist once wrote, "One day, a multitude of fish fell from the sky." History has recorded this phenomenon in various countries and territories. In February 1859, a rain of fish occurred in England, with many fresh fish, some even alive. The government advised people to salt and preserve the fish for consumption, but most were hesitant to eat these sky fish. In 1972, a similar flood covered a highway near Washington, USA. In 1985, a man in England woke up to find his yard full of live fish. That same year, a farm in Texas, USA, experienced a rain of fresh fish. This time, the farm owner not only feasted on the fish but also shared and sold them to the surrounding community. It seems there's nothing luckier than receiving a gift from the heavens. 2 years later, in 1987, Singapore experienced multiple rains of catfish and herring. In 2023, residents of rural towns in Australia were surprised to see fish fall during heavy rain. This is not the first time there has been a fish rain here. The town witnessed similar phenomena in 1974, 2004, and 2010. And recently, the city of Yazd, Iran, experienced a shower of a different kind on the morning of May 4th. Imagine this. Cars cruising down the street, minding their own business, when suddenly, plop, dozens of fish started raining down from the sky, turning the roads into a seafood buffet. This fish rain phenomenon caused quite a stir online, with some folks praising the Lord for this unexpected blessing, while others saw it as a golden opportunity to snag some fresh fish for dinner without even having to go to the market. Now, the exact reason behind this fishy downpour remains a bit of a mystery. Some experts believe it's the work of mischievous funnel clouds, like tiny tornadoes, forming over bodies of water. These little whirlwinds suck up water and any unsuspecting fish in their path, carrying them for miles before dumping them on land like a fishy surprise. So, next time you're caught in a rainstorm, keep an eye out for falling fish. You never know, you might just end up with a free dinner. It sounds quite exciting, doesn't it? 9. Mouse rain. Imagine a dark and stormy night. Nestled in your cozy home, the heavens unleash a torrent of rodents. Not just one or two, but an entire swarm of furry, beady-eyed creatures descends from the sky. Is it enough to make your skin crawl? Whether you believe it or not, this is not just an urban legend. In 1578, a strange event occurred in Bergen, Norway, when a rain of rats allegedly fell from the sky into a pool of water. Amazingly, these rats survived and scrambled to shore, causing widespread panic and fear. A year later, a similar rain of rats fell in the same spot. A similar incident occurred in 1954 in Massachusetts, USA, when a shower of rats rained down on a residential street, leaving residents bewildered and scared. In 2010, a similar incident occurred in Argentina when rats fell on a rural town. Some locals claimed that the rodents were glowing as they fell, adding to the already creepy situation. Now, before you start boarding up your windows, let me assure you that these incidents are extremely rare. Scientists believe that strong winds, tornadoes, or even waterspouts can pick up these unsuspecting creatures and transport them for miles before dropping them in unexpected places. So, the next time you hear a scratching sound on your roof, don't just blame the wind. Could it be a furry visitor from the sky? 10. Spider rain. In April 2007, researchers discovered the most famous spider rain in Salta province, Argentina. At the time, Christian Onito Gaona and his friends were present. When they visited the San Bernardino Mountains, they noticed spiders of various colors on the ground. The further they went into the mountainside, the more spiders they encountered. It turned out to be spiders that had fallen from the sky. Another witness, Eric Race, stated, "I was filming an engagement party for a friend when I noticed a large number of spiders in the sky late in the afternoon. I have never seen anything like that before. Numerous webs ensnared the spiders, causing them to move around." He recorded a video of thousands of spiders moving up and down on the webs, as if they were falling from the sky. Scientists have also identified this spider species, Anolosomus eximius, and proposed the hypothesis that when there is a strong wind, the spider web separates from its fixed position and flies with the wind to a new location, resulting in rain spider. 11. Rain of fog, toad. Hold on to your hats, folks, because the weirdness doesn't stop with spiders. In August 1804, France got a taste of the bizarre when a storm cloud unleashed a torrent of frogs and toad. One minute the sun was shining, the next, it was raining amphibians. A similar amphibious assault occurred in Akeley, England, in 1863. Toads and frogs rained down, covering the ground, but by morning, they had mysteriously vanished. Did they hop away? Were they abducted by aliens? We may never know. Fast forward to 2007, and Odsosai, Serbia, got its own amphibian airdrop. Thousands of frogs fell from the sky, leading some to believe the apocalypse was upon them. But fear not, dear reader, meteorologists assure us that frog rain isn't a sign of impending doom. It's simply a rare natural phenomenon where whirlwinds scoop up unsuspecting amphibians from bodies of water and deposit them elsewhere. Therefore, although the unexpected landing of a frog on your head may be startling, it's not necessarily catastrophic. So, there you have it, a whirlwind tour of some of the strangest rains in history. Who knows what Mother Nature has in store for us next? Maybe it'll rain cats and dogs, literally. 12. Snake rain. In January 1877, Memphis, USA, experienced a real-life nightmare, a rain of serpent. Imagine strolling down the street, minding your own business, when suddenly, slithery noodles start plummeting from the heavens. These weren't your average garden snakes, either. We're talking about half-meter-long serpents that rain down like reptilian confetti. It's safe to say the welcoming folks of Memphis were less than thrilled. They probably thought, snakes? Why'd it have to be snakes? This wasn't just a few stray serpents, either. It was a full-blown serpentine shower, a veritable biblical plague of vipers. One can only imagine the chaos and screams as these slithery surprises descended upon the unsuspecting populace. It's a fortunate thing Indiana Jones wasn't around, or he might have had a heart attack. So, next time you complain about a little rain, just remember that it could be worse. It could be raining snakes. And if you happen to be in Memphis in January, maybe pack an umbrella and a snake charmer. Now, I am aware that you are all eager to discover the secret behind these wacky, crazy rain showers, are you not? But spoiler alert, there's no easy answer. Even the brainiest scientists haven't cracked most of these meteorological mysteries. The prevailing theory? The whirlwind is to blame. Some folks believe that when a twister touches down, it acts like a giant vacuum cleaner, sucking up everything in its path: water, animals, even your grandma's denture. This swirling vortex then carries its loot high into the sky, where the wind scatters it far and wide. Eventually, as the tornado weakens and gravity takes over, the stolen goods, be they fish, frogs, or flying dollar bills, come tumbling back to Earth. This explanation may explain some strange showers, but it doesn't cover everything. If you have a more comprehensive theory, please share it with us. Drop your ideas in the comments below. But before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to TOPARCANE for more mind-blowing videos. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure into the weird and wonderful world of weather. Until then, Stay dry, stay curious, and watch out for falling fish.